12th September 2021, Madhuban, Avyakt BapDada, Om Shanti, revised 19th of March 1988. The Murli's title is Methods to Bring About Entertainment and Remembrance. Today, BapDada, the lawmaker, the bestowers of blessings, is seeing his children who are master lawmakers and bestowers of blessings. Each child has become a lawmaker and also a bestower of blessings. As well as seeing that, BapDada also saw how great the status of the children is. The Brahman life of this confluence age is so important. Together with the lawmaker and the bestowers of blessings, you Brahmins are also lawmakers, the ones who demonstrate the correct systems. You have already heard how every system of yours now changes into the systems of the golden age. Therefore, the present systems for every action continue into the future. Even in the copper age, on the path of devotion, the methods of the elevated actions performed at this time became the systems of the path of devotion. So the laws of this time continue as the elevated laws of your lives in the worthy of worship form, and they also continue on the path of worshipping, that is, on the path of devotion. On the path of devotion too, every law of yours continues as a custom and system. You are lawmakers, bestowers of blessings, and those who also give the correct methods. Your main principle became the method to achieve success. For instance, your main principle is that there is the one Father, that there are many righteous souls, there are many great souls, but there is only the one Supreme Soul. Through this main principle of yours, you elevated souls attain the inheritance from the Father as your success for half the cycle. To attain the reward means to be an embodiment of success. You understand that there is the one Father and that the great souls and the righteous souls are not fathers but that they are your brothers. The inheritance is received from the Father, not from a brother. From this main principle, you achieve success for half a cycle. And then, on the path of devotion too, the principle that God is one becomes the basis of achieving success. The first form of devotion is with the Shiv Lingam image of the Father, which is called unadulterated devotion. So, on the path of devotion too, it is through this one principle of the Father is one that success is achieved. In this way, through each of your principles, you continue to achieve success. For instance, the main principle of this life is purity. It is through the principle of purity that you souls have obtained for all time the future crown of light as a form of success. The memorial of this has been shown as a double crown. In devotion, whenever they perform accurate devotion from their hearts, they consider purity to be their main principle. They understand that without purity, they cannot achieve success in devotion. Even if only for a temporary period, they adopt purity for the time that they are engaged in performing devotion. However, they definitely adopt the principle of purity is the method for success. In the same way, use your intellects to think about every principle of knowledge and every main principle of dharana and how every principle becomes a method for success. You are being given this homework of churning. Think in this way using the examples you have been given. You became lawmakers and also the bestowers of success. This is why even today, whatever success devotees desire, they go and worship those particular deities through whom the belief they are going to attain that particular success. Do you consider that? Together with the Father, the bestower of success, your children also became bestowers of success. Only those who have achieved all success themselves can become instrument for others to achieve success. Success means siddhi is not a bad thing because your success has nothing to do with occult power, means riddhi siddhi. Occult power is impressive for only a temporary period. However, your success is based on an accurate method because the success that is attained with a godly method is godly success. Just as God is eternal, so the godly methods and their success are also eternal. Those who show their occult power have limited knowledge and so their success is temporary. However, your success is the success attained by using the method of right principles. This is why you yourselves became embodiments of success for half a cycle. For the other half cycle, through your principles, devotee souls continue to attain the fruit according to their capacity and they also attain success because according to the time, the power of devotion also continues to decrease. The devotee souls, means of the copper age, experience greater success through the power of their satapradhan devotion than the devotees of today do, because the devotion of the present time is tamapradhan. There are neither any accurate principles nor any success. So, do you have that much intoxication of who you are? Do you always remain seated on the seat of your elevated self-respect? This seat is so elevated. When you remain set on the seat of the stage, you will not repeatedly get upset. This is your position, is it not? How great your position is. The lawmakers, the bestowers of success. When you remain stable in this position, Maya will not be able to cause opposition. You will constantly remain safe. The reason for your becoming upset is that you move into a state of an ordinary consciousness from your seat of an elevated consciousness. Staying in remembrance and doing service becomes an ordinary routine in your timetable. However, when you sit in remembrance, sit on the seat of one or another form of your elevated self-respect. Not that you just get out of bed and go and sit where yoga is taking place, whether in the meditation room or in Baba's room, or that you sit in yoga the whole day. But just as you give your body a proper place to sit, so first of all, give your intellect the place of a good stage. First of all, check whether you have given your intellect a proper place. With the right seat, you automatically have that godly intoxication. Nowadays, people speak of the intoxication of their chair, means position. Your seat is that of an elevated stage. Sometimes set yourselves on the seat of the stage of a master seat. Sometimes sit on the seat of an Avyakt angel. Sometimes sit on the seat of a world benefactor. Sit yourself in this way on the seat of the different stages every day. If someone is not seated on his seat properly, he is not stable. Sometimes he will move in one direction and sometimes in another direction. Similarly, your intellect is disturbed when you are not sat on your seat. You all know that you are this and that. If you were to be asked now, who are you? a very good long list would emerge. However, at every moment, consider yourselves to be what you know yourselves to be. Do not just know yourself, but also accept yourself as that, because by knowing yourself, you stay in stable happiness. Yes, I am this. However, by accepting yourselves to be that, you receive power, and by moving along considering yourselves to be that, you also have intoxication. Just as when someone with a position is set on his seat, he has happiness but not that power. So you too know, but you must also move along considering yourselves to be that, and repeatedly ask yourselves and check, am I set on my seat, or have I come down into an ordinary state? Those who bring about success in others will definitely be embodiments of success themselves in every thought and every action. They will be bestowers. Bestowers of success would never think that they are not able to see much success from the efforts or the hard work they are doing, that they are not experiencing much success in their practice of remembrance. That would indicate that their method of sitting on their seat is not accurate. Knowledge is entertaining, and entertaining experiences will automatically chase away laziness. Some say normally sleep wouldn't come, but when I sit in yoga, I feel sleepy. Why does this happen? It is not that you are tired, but that you don't set your intellect on its seat in an entertaining and natural way. So don't just set it in one way, but set it in various ways. If the same thing is used in a variety of ways, when it is transformed, your heart becomes happy, no matter how delicious something may be. If you keep eating that same thing again and again, or if you keep looking at the same thing again and again, what would happen? Similarly, be the seed form. Sometimes experience the form of a lighthouse, sometimes a lighthouse. Sometimes be the seed on top of the tree. Sometimes stand on top of the world cycle and give power to everyone. Experience the different titles that you have received in different ways each day. Sometimes experience the form, I, the jewel of Baba's eyes, am emerged in the Father's eyes. Sometimes be the angel on the forehead. Sometimes be seated on the heart throne. Experience the different forms. Let there be variety, and you will be entertained. BapDada gives you a variety of titles every day in the Murli. Why does he do this? So that you can set yourselves on those seats. Just simply check this from time to time. You have heard before how you forget this, and how after 6 or 8 hours have gone by, you then think about it. That is why you became unhappy that half the day has already gone. Let this become a natural practice, for only then will you become bestowers of the law, bestowers of success, and be able to benefit all the souls of the world. Do you understand? Acha. Today is the day for the Madhuban residents. It is good that the double foreigners have given you a chance out of their time, because they are happy to see the Madhuban residents. The Madhuban residents say, don't praise us. We have heard a great deal of praise. Hearing your praise, you are becoming great, because that praise then becomes a shield. Just as on a battlefield, a shield is a means of safety, so this praise reminds you of how great you are. Madhuban isn't just Madhuban, but Madhuban is a world stage. To live in Madhuban means to live on a world stage. Those who are on a stage pay so much attention. In an ordinary way, wherever people may be staying, they wouldn't pay such attention. However, when someone goes onto a stage at all times in every action, there would be that much attention paid. Madhuban is a world stage. The vision of souls everywhere is on Madhuban. In any case, everyone's attention is always focused on this stage. So the residents of Madhuban are the ones who are constantly stable on a world stage. As well as that, Madhuban is also unique dome. The slightest sound made in this dome echoes. Madhuban is such a unique dome that the slightest sound in Madhuban reaches the whole world. Nowadays, they have such memorial places, means in name only, where if you touch one wall or make a sound against one wall, there will be a ripple effect on 10 walls and it will sound like someone tapping on that same wall. So Madhuban is such a unique dome that its sound not only reaches Madhuban but it spreads in all directions. It spreads in such a way that those living in Madhubans would not even be aware of it. Thus is its uniqueness and thus is why it spreads everywhere outside. Therefore, never think that whatever has happened here is just here, or that whatever is seen here is seen only here or is spoken only here. However, the sound reaches the world at the speed of the wind, because everyone's visions and intellect is always focused on Madhuban and BapDada of Madhuban. The father of Madhuban is in your vision. Therefore, Madhuban would also be in your vision. Would it not? If Baba of Madhuban is here, Madhuban must also be here. There isn't just Baba in Madhuban. There are also the children. So the residents of Madhuban are automatically in everyone's vision. Ask any Brahmin, no matter how far away they live, what is they remember. They remember Madhuban and Baba of Madhuban. The residents of Madhuban have so much importance. Do you understand? Acha, to all those everywhere who maintain zeal and enthusiasm for doing service, to those who constantly remain engaged in love for the one Father, to those who constantly experience success by using the elevated methods in every action, to those who constantly experience themselves to be world benefactors and who remain busy in doing service with their elevated good wishes and pure feelings in every thought and word, to the constantly tireless server children who are like the Father, BapDada's love, remembrance and namaste. The spiritual children says namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Personal meetings. Do you experience yourselves to be elevated karma yogis? A karma yogi soul constantly experiences the instant fruit of action in a natural way. The instant fruit is happiness and power. So a karma yogi soul means one who experiences the instant fruit of happiness and power. The Father constantly enables your children to attain the instant fruit. 1 minute you perform the action, and while performing the action, you experience happiness and power. So constantly continue to move forward with the awareness, I am such a karma yogi soul. By doing unlimited service, you automatically experience unlimited happiness. Do you not? The unlimited Father gives you all rights to the unlimited. As the fruit of the unlimited service you do, you automatically receive the unlimited fortune of the kingdom. When you serve while stable in an unlimited stage, the good wishes that you receive from those for whom you became instruments automatically give you the experience of power and happiness. While sitting anywhere, you receive the fruit of unlimited service. With this unlimited intoxication, accumulate in your unlimited account, and continue to move forward. Blessing. May you be full of all powers and gain victory over the suffering of karma by becoming detached from the costume of your body in a second. Explanation. When there is the force of the suffering of karma, your physical organs pull you towards the suffering of karma. At the time when there is a lot of pain because of the effect of that suffering, those who transform the suffering of karma, means karma bhog, into karma yoga, who go through the suffering with their physical organs as detached observers, are called those of the eight victorious jewels who are full of all powers. For this practice over a long period of time of being detached from the costume of the body, let your costume not be tight due to the attraction of the world or of Maya. That is, let it not be pulled. Only then will it be removed easily. Slogan. In order to receive everyone's respect, have a humble heart. Humility is a sign of a greatness. Om Shanti